Hey YouTube, Twig here, bringing you my Evil deck profile for March 2012. The deck is very fun. We've got a lot of different moves you can do in it, and when Galactic Overlord comes out, we'll be seeing a lot more support for the card, including the new search card for it, so it'll make the deck even more fun. So without further ado, let's get started. I run three Evil Tile Westlow. He's one of your main Evil Tiles of the deck. His effect is when he is flip summoned, you can special summon one Evil Tsar monster from your deck, and all Evil Tsars get their effects from the special summon, so you gotta run three of him. And I also run three Evil Tile Najasho. He's your second Evil Tile of the deck. His effect is, if this card on the field is tributed, you can special summon one Evil Tsar monster from your deck. Pretty much you use spell cards to tribute him, like Evil Force or Enemy Controller, and he has 2000 defense as well, so he's pretty good stall as well. Run three of him. And for the last of the Evil Tile, I run one Evil Tile Casenaria. He's pretty much your rescue rabbit of the deck. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can tribute it to special summon two level 6 or lower Evil Tsar monsters from your deck with the same name. So you can pretty much, if this card destroys a monster, summon those two after the battle phase, exceed summon into one of your Evil Tsars. He's got 1600 attack, so it's not bad at all. We'll move on to the Evil Tsars now. I run three Evil Tsar Serato. He's your main attacker of the Evil Tsars. He's got 1900 attack, and his effect is when he's special summoned by the effect of an Evil Tile, he gains 200 attack, and every time he destroys a monster, you can add one Evil Tile monster from your deck to your hand. So he's a little extra search. I run two Evil Tsar Diplo. His effect is when he is special summoned by the effect of an Evil Tile, you can destroy one spell or trap card your opponent controls. So he's pretty much clearing the back row for you. And I also run two Evil Tile Volcano. His effect is when he's special summoned by the effect of an Evil Tile, you can special summon one Evil Tsar monster in your graveyard. Its effect is negated, and it's not negated the effect, but it cannot declare an attack. Evil Tsars don't get their effects when special summoned by other Evil Tsars. It has to be Evil Tile. But basically, bring this guy out later in the game after you used up like your Diplos and your Seratos for an easy exceed summon with him. And that's it for the Evil monsters. We'll move on to the rest of them. I run three Guava. He's a level 4 dinosaur monster, and his effect is when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon one Dirac monster with 1700 or less attack from your deck, and it cannot declare an attack this turn. But you're pretty much going to summon another Guava, and after the battle phase, use his effect, summon it, and then exceed summon into an Evil Tsar monster. And I also run one Granmole. I pretty much run him in case your opponent has a monster that you can't get over with your Exceeds or your Evil Tsars. So pretty much use him to bounce the card back to their hand or extra deck. And also he's level 3, so you can use him with, say, Evil Tile Westlow for a rank 3 Exceed summon. And I also run one Gore's Emissary of Darkness, just in case you got nothing on the field, have a little more extra defense. That's it for the monsters. We'll move on to spells. I run three Evil Force. This is the card that works really well with Najasho. You contribute one Evil Tile monster to special summon one Evil Tsar from your deck, and it's treated as though it has the effect of an Evil Tsar. So pretty much you use this with Najasho, which his effect is when he's tributed, you can special summon. This, with Najasho, pretty much guarantees a first turn Exceed summon, because you're using both of their effects to get two Evil Tsars from your deck. So you want to run two of those. I also run two Fossil Dig for search. Pretty much use this card to search for one level 6 or lower dinosaur monster from your deck. I'll be running these until Galactic Overlord comes out, because when that comes out, we'll be getting a spell card search, which allows you to search for Evil Tsars and Evil Tiles, so I think it's going to be a lot better. And I also run one Dark Hole, one Pot of Avarice, because you have a lot of dinosaurs and Evil Tiles and Evil Tsars in the graveyard, so you want to be sure that you can recycle. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Monster Reborn. I run 1 enemy controller. I was at 2, and I might even swap out for 2 with another spell card, mainly because I can use the enemy controller with, let's say, Najasho, because on enemy controller it says tribute, so you're pretty much gaining one of your opponent's monsters and using Najasho's effect in the meantime. And I also run 1 Book of Moon and 1 Heavy Storm. Now we'll move on to traps. I run 1 Solemn Judgment and 2 Solemn Warnings, 2 Dimensional Prisons, 1 Mere Force, 1 Torrential, and 2 Bottomless. That's pretty much it for the main deck. I run 41 cards. We'll move on to the extra deck. Your main Exceed monsters, you run 2 Evol Tsar Loggia. You could run 3 if you want, but I only have 2 at the moment. His effect is when a monster would be normal summon or special summon or a spell or trap is activated, you can detach 2 XYZ material from this card to negate the summon or activation and destroy that card. So he is pretty much a Solemn Judgment. You can use him, negate a spell, a trap, or the summon of a monster. The only weakness he has is he cannot stop the flip effects of monsters. So let's say you attack with him, your opponent has, let's say, a Raikou face down, it flips up, there's nothing you can do about it, can't negate it or anything, he's gone. That's his only weakness, and he's got 2,400 attack, so he's a pretty good addition. But as I was saying with flip effects, you could stop him with this. I run 2 Evol Tsar Dolkka. This card is what you're going to use to get around the effects. His effect is when an effect monster's effect activates, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card, negate the activation, and destroy it. So he'll pretty much get you around any effects your opponent use, like let's say Blackluster Soldier, Envoy. If he activates his effect to banish a card, you can detach 1 from this, negate it, and destroy the BLS. So you run him with Loggia, and you'll pretty much have a stable field. And then also run 1 Steel Swarm Roach just for some more level 4s, as well as Utopia, Illuminite, and Wind-Up Zenmeister. And I also run 1 Leviathan Dragon in case I can Exceed Summon with the Westlows. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a really fun deck. I'd recommend trying it out. Hope you guys liked the video. Please like and subscribe. And Cure Twig out.